All right, I'm out here in Mason City, Iowa. I had an opportunity to meet Dan Young, the owner of Young Construction. Thanks for having me, Dan.
Thank you for coming, buddy.
Yeah, really appreciate it. This has been a really cool 2 days. Even with the snow, you know, we've been able to accomplish our goal, and that was to come in here and do a proposal for a hybrid restoration on approximately 60,000 square feet. Dan, I know that you have multiple offices out here. I know you've been very successful over the years in this area of the country, and I know you got a lot of things shaking or moving. What are some of the things that you're looking at releasing and doing with some of these offices that are opening up and what you have coming up here in 2020?
Well, in 2020, we got our office coming up in Waverly, which is about 2 hours from here.
Okay.
We now licensed up in Minnesota, so we're going to be taking this coatings and this foam up there with you.
All right.
So we'll be doing a lot of work there. And the residential roofing and the commercial is just exploding this year.
Yeah, you guys are getting it done. One thing I have to say that I really admired that since I've been here is you guys are the real deal. It's
absolutely.
You're really a full broad construction company.
Yeah,
you're not your restoration contractor, or your fly-by-night, or your storm chaser. You do. Well, actually, I'll let you tell me what you do because I heard about windows. I heard about, you know, from the ground up. You kind of do it all.
We do it all. We're not just a roofing company. I started in the industry before I knew much about the storms. So if you're in the storm I started later. I figured out the storms after I was retail.
Yeah.
And I personally love retail because it's for us, you get in, you do the job, and you get paid. There's no supplementing or any problems in that area. Mm-hmm. You were telling me too, you like retail.
Oh yeah, I'm a retail guy.
And now we call ourselves retail storm catchers.
Yeah.
So
you go.
We have refined our process to where we are a one-stop shop now.
And what are all the trades that you all actually do?
The biggest thing we do is the exterior of your business.
Okay.
So we do everything from commercial roofing to shingling to windows to gutters to, if it's on the outside of your house, we do it.
Yeah, you have probably one of the most beautiful offices I've been in, and I've been in a lot. So
really?
You definitely have a really good
hear.
office here, and I enjoy being here. You know, the thing that I like the most about it too is as you've picked my brain over this last couple of days and the phone conversations that we've had together, you've really been on top of what's needed to be done to make this fluid applied game work for you and be successfully. So I can just tell you from meeting you guys are gonna be very successful in it. Just arriving here, you already have multiple large systems for me just to look at that we're getting ready to put proposals on. What are some of the things that you're excited about just from the little bit that you've learned the last few days when it comes to fluids as opposed to laying over or replacing systems?
Well, and as far as even doing that, I spent some time looking into this, you know that.
Yeah.
And before I even called you, you know, I called our buddy Paul Reed,
yeah.
and I said, hey, who do I work with? And he said, Jonathan. Yeah. And I called you, and I think, 10 minutes you were coming here.
Yeah.
And I know you don't fly out for everybody, but I know that together, and that's the thing, build the relationship with your other people that you want to work with together.
Yeah.
That's the key to this. And I can tell right now this is going to work really well with us.
I
already see I'll be bringing this in Minnesota, Iowa. This is a huge market for this, huge market for the restoration.
Yeah. With all that being said, what are some of the service areas that you're going to be bringing this fluid applied restoration to, and how do they get a hold of Young Construction?
Well, we'll start with how you get a hold of us. That's easy. We're on Instagram, Facebook. You can Google us. We're licensed in Minnesota and Iowa, like I said. Very easy to get a hold of. You can call us at 641-430-0655. As far as the fluid restoration, I see this being a very, very big market. I'm gonna be marketing this with a lot of stuff that I've seen your content on, and I'm gonna bring that into my market, stamp it, and work with you on a lot of this. I personally think that's the solution to everything we're doing here, is work with somebody that knows what it's about.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
You got that down.
I always say, know your craft and know your client.
Know your client.
So I'm very excited for the relationship that we're cultivating. You heard it there. Dan Young, owner of Young Construction, Mason City, Iowa. Jonathan Sherwood, Roofers Helping Roofers. Let's get it done.
Let's do it.